What's going on, everyone? Back again with another Tequila with Friends. I know you guys just saw me last night, and you're going to see me again tomorrow. Because tomorrow we're going to be playing Pull Up, the card game with the owner of Pull Up, hearing all about the card games. But tonight, what I'm going to be talking about is going to be must-haves that are going to be on the bar, that are on your bar and in your humidor, meaning what bourbon, what tequila, what vodka, wine, beer, whatever it is that it's going to stay on your bar no matter what. No matter, whenever you run out of that bottle, you're immediately going out and get another bottle in there to keep on your bar. It's something that it has a constant home on your bar, your humidor. And I have two bourbons here, well, a bourbon and a rye here that I keep on my bar at all times. I've talked about, probably like a little bit ago, I talked about these bourbons, but what I also have are two tequilas that I don't really talk about. Of course, you guys know that I must keep some Santo, must keep some Malavita on my bar. I must keep, some anger management on my bar. For cigars, I must have 708 cigar, must have an ancestry cigar, must have an LFD cigar or several in my humidor. And for bourbon, my must have is Eagle Rare. This bottle right here is $35 a bottle. It doesn't matter if it's the regular Eagle Rare or the or a pick, a store pick. This is one of the Benny's picks. But this bottle right here, whenever I run out of it, I must have. And the Sazerac rye, this is about $30 a bottle as well. This is a must have as well. It doesn't matter if it is a store pick or a regular Sazerac, I must have this on my bar. Personally, this is a single barrel Kenwood store pick, so it's absolutely amazing. But I have two other bottles of Sazerac over there right now. In terms of beer, what has quickly become my staple beer that's in my fridge, the Mac IPA. This boy is 10% ABV. So I have the Mac IPA. I'm gonna pour this up before I get into tequilas that I have that are must-haves, and I'm also going to talk a little bit more about the brand partners, brand partner membership and a members only program, of course, that I have for you guys. Let me see here, man. That's an amazing pour I just did. Look at that. Very little foam. Yeah. I'll talk more about this. If you guys have not had that before, you definitely need to go grab a bottle ASAP. I have my B-cycled bottles glass here. But in terms of tequila, my tequila must-haves, I have to have a bottle of my store pick Master Nobel Añejo. You see, it's picked by me for Kenwood Liquor, store pick for Kenwood Liquor. This is a must-have for me. This right here, it's $40 a bottle, must-have. And this one, I think I've talked about a couple different times, but this Extra Añejo is one that I must have as well. It's going to stay on my bar. It's about $80 a bottle. It's Tequila Corralejo. This are Extra Añejo. This one, they have another Extra Añejo that goes for about like $125, $130, depending on where you find it. But from someone whose palate I trust very much, they said this is the best. He said this is the better one of the Extra Añejo, and for the price, hey, I'm good with it. This actually, I'm on my second bottle of this. There's a little bit left of the second bottle of this. So those are, two. Well, those are the bourbons and those are the tequilas that I have that are on my must-have list here. But yeah, so if you guys have not checked it out already, you guys need to go check out the members only client list I have going on. You can find the link in my bio, but I have some amazing deals out there for you guys that are members of the members only club, so to say. I don't know if I want to call it a club or a list or a crew, whatever. I mean, whatever sounds cool to you. But if you're not a member, if you're not a part of members only, you miss out on a lot of good stuff. We have, right now, there are, I want to say 3 deals there right now that are posted. It's only it's only 99 cents a month. What up, Abrasive? I'm drinking on a Mac beer, Mac IPA is what I'm sipping on right now. And having a little conversation about, what up, Arthur? Having a little conversation about some staples that you have, either in your beer fridge or your humidor. And I'm talking a little bit about members only. And actually, I'm all set up, so let's see if people want to start to come on. But no, besides for that, man, this right here is the Master Nobel. That's what I have in my cup first. What's going on, Merce? Let me know if you want to join, bro. If you're at home or whatever. But right now, what I'm gonna be talking about are your must-have cigars or bourbon or tequila that you must have on your bar, in your humidor. No matter no matter how many bottles you end up buying. Just gonna have some dinner with the fam. Can get on in a little while, definitely. Uh, so, hey, all good, Bird Merce. But yeah, so let me know, guys. What are some staples you have out there that no matter what is, whenever it runs out, whenever you're running low on, say, tequila or bourbon or whatever it is, what is it that that you have that that you have to go out and bring in and must stay on your bar, must stay in your humidor. Um, Let me see if I can get Whiskey Shooter. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send out a couple of invites. Let's see. I'm done with my little spiel, so we'll see if who all we can get on here. And if people don't join, I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna taste my stuff, and we're gonna go from there. What's up, bro?
I'm at the gym and I'm wearing a tequila shirt.
Sip tequila. There you go.
Yeah, and there.
Yeah.
But we have to wear masks, so kind of sucks.
I mean, hey, COVID,
Yeah, exactly.
But no, my question of the night is, what are like some must-have tequilas, bourbons, whatever it is that you must have like on your bar? I don't know if you don't smoke cigars, do you?
I do not.
Okay, so what's a must-have tequila is like, hey, whenever you run out of it or you're close to run out of it, you're gonna go out and get another bottle of it, and ASAP. Like you can't let it run out for you.
This is easy. Fortaleza. I like the Still Strength Blanco, but that's hard to find. So whenever
Yeah.
I'm down to only 2 left, I like freak out and I go online and get a few more.
Oh,
Seriously, it's that easy. And
yeah.
then I really like having tequila ocho as well.
What up? Long time no talk.
I know. What is up? What is up in Tequila Encyclopedia?
How much?
Hey.
I like how this is rounding out. I have 2 amazing women on here that love tequila, and I can have a great conversation about tequila and everything with you ladies.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Tanisha. So my question tonight is, of course, what's that? Marissa, I know you started to answer,
Okay.
but I want to know. I want to chime in, Tanisha, on what you're answering. So the question tonight is, what's that staple tequila or bourbon or scotch or cigar, whatever it is that you have to have on your bar, in your humidor, whatever it is, at all times. So Marissa was in the middle of answering. So you said, so go back and list right off that list, because you're of course listing off some great tequilas. I know, Tanisha, you're gonna have some great tequilas in there as well. But yeah, Marissa, sorry I interrupted you.
No, no, it's good. I was saying still strength blanco is always like really, really important. But plus, it's hard to find, like in a typical liquor store.
Hmm.
So that's why I like panic buy more of it. And then I also really like having tequila ocho around because, especially the blanco, just has such a different profile.
Hmm.
And then lastly, I keep a lot of G4 blancos around because I think they're some of the best to gift to people.
Hmm.
The bottle's beautiful. For some reason, people are less intimidated by blanco, although theoretically they should all try the añejo because it's softer in a way. But yeah, that's kind of those are the three. And then I
Nice.
just personally love Tapatio, so I always just have that for myself.
You are smart.
So what are your staples, Tanisha?
Okay, so I always have sweat cabinet. Not go on.
Oh, you're breaking up, so I missed the brand.
Yeah, Suerte with the rabbit.
Yes,
So it is such
yes.
a solid brand. It is such a solid deal that is slept on for the price point, and I always keep it because I always know that is that's always a solid one to have. It's just the Blanco or the Reposado. I love what Marissa said with the G4. I love
Oh, you're
formulation.
breaking up. I'm sorry, you're breaking up really bad. Um, is it may be because the phone is away from you?
Oh,
Uh,
Yeah, hold it up because sometimes the bottom of the speakers it cuts you
no,
out if it's on a thing.
I have little ear pods here. So
we're gonna do one. Hey, it's gonna be the best because I want to hear everything you're saying because you're listing some amazing brands, and
Yeah.
I have something that's great for you. When you said
Okay.
Suerte, I have
Yeah.
a little discount for you here with Suerte.
Okay,
Do
I
you
like
really?
that. I like
Yeah.
I'm
that.
I'm overdue to stock some Suerte Reposado.
Yes, yes. The Suerte is. Can you guys hear me better now?
Yes,
So
a
much
lot
better. It's
better.
Okay,
perfect.
awesome. So yeah,
So
but
I'm
the
sorry.
Suerte.
Go ahead. If you don't mind, repeat your list. That way we
Oh,
can really get your knowledge and get every single brand that you were talking about because you were listing some amazing brands.
for sure. So yeah. So Suerte is always one of my go-tos. It's so solid. It's one of the tequilas that I feel like is slept on for the price point. I mean, like us knowledgeable people, of course, know about it, but there's plenty of times that I will go to like I'll go down to the Total Wines in Indy and I watch
Hmm.
people perusing the aisle and they're like, "Oh, let me get that Clase Azul. Let me get," and I'm like, "Oh my God." I'm like, y'all are sleeping. And I even tell the people because one of the guys, they actually had me do it. They, well, this sounds terrible, but I go down there maybe once or twice a month because it's a little ways away. And the
Yeah.
guy, we were talking, me and one of
What
the
up, OG?
store close there. So he was like, "Oh well, man," he was like, "You're really knowledgeable. Would you like to come try our what was it that Roberto something I can't remember what it was." So anyway, he gave me like a tasting right in the store. So I was like, "All
Oh,
right."
amazing.
Yeah, so I was like, hey, I'm not gonna pass up on free tequila, so thank you. So he gave me
Hmm.
a little flight of it. But even, regardless of that, still couldn't hold a candle to Swerve. And I was like, this is literally one of your best tequilas here for the price point. But like I
Yeah.
said, Marissa spoke to my heart when she said G4. I absolutely love G4. It
Yeah.
is one of the ones that has that rain G4 and Pasote, the ones with that rainwater
Oh, I
distillation that
love
I
that Pasote.
super love. I love both of those. So those are some of my favorites. Hello, somebody else is saying what's up? What's up? Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. Distilled 48 months. I mean, aged 48 months in a cave. That tequila, I love it. So yes, Suerte G4, the Tapatios. Again, Marissa mentioned that as well. I have only one I do. That's
Oh, that's the
see
best
you
one.
you playing with me right now because I have not had a chance to get
I
my
have
hands on that one yet.
I have
I
the I have 3 of the Suerte. I don't have the extra añejo, but I'm working on getting it into beanies.
Yeah.
3 of the Suertes over there on my other bar right now.
Oh, yes.
So, you know,
But that Tapatio Extra Añejo, I have not had the joy of letting that flow on my palate yet, but I am looking
Oh,
forward.
I can
that should
get
be top
Tapatio.
of your list.
I
I
can get
know I've been
Tapatio añejo tomorrow for you.
okay. Don't play with me because
I'm
I
not
would be
playing with you.
in your DMs.
I'm
I
not
would
playing
be
with
in
you.
the
Like,
DM.
I'm not playing with you at all. And
Oh,
because this goes into my members only membership, and it also ties into Suerte as well.
oh,
So, so
I want, I want,
okay,
I
all right.
want. And wait,
So,
hold on. Is Marissa biking? Because you are so my girl. I'm an avid biker. So, well, but
yeah.
yes, I love biking. Although I only do my Peloton now because I road biking got dangerous to the point
I
people
wish I had
start.
a Peloton.
Yeah, yeah. So,
So Detroit has a question. This is not a big tequila fan, but how does it compare to Corralejo? Corralejo, I'll be honest with you. I do not drink. The lowest level of Corralejo I drink is this right here. This right here is absolutely fantastic. This is a staple that's on my bar. Um, it's like 80 bucks. Excuse me. It's like 80 bucks a bottle. They're extra añejo. Now they have another extra añejo above this that's like 130 or so. But when they came out with this, I'm like, I don't mess with the lower level Corlejo unless it's like I'm trying to like mix margaritas or something. I'm trying to get a bang for my buck with a Blanco. But this right here is absolutely amazing. Um, but before I go, before we get more into the conversation about this, 'cause I want to know why and ask more questions to you ladies about all this. I'm gonna stop teasing you right now, Tanisha. If you go back to my Christmas Day post,
okay.
there is a 20% off your first order of Suerte Tequila code in there if you order it from their website.
I have to
Yeah,
go
because they
check
do
it out.
direct to consumer. They're one of the few that like really just sells on their website as well, which is
Oh
Yeah,
awesome.
my gosh. Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
my gosh. I'm going to
So
be peeping that out for sure.
so you need to peep it out. I'm going to be taking it off of there probably on Friday to add it to just the members only brand partners list. And one of the things I have for my members only, the people that are part of my members only, that it's only 99 cents a month. But for those models that you're saying that you want, and I know I can readily get, all you have to do is just send me the money, cover the shipping. I'll pick it up for you, and you have the bottle.
I love a courier. I love a courier.
You know, I
Cause
mean, so
I'm always out. Y'all. I mean, I don't know if y'all pay attention, but I'm always out here searching for like certain bottles that I cannot get, and when
mhm.
I can get my hands on them, I'm so happy about it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I completely understand that. And luckily, we have a good amount of liquor stores that are here, and you're not that far away. I mean, what we ship it, and you get it like the next day
Yeah.
or two. You know,
I know it's like 90 minutes. I'm 90 minutes away from Chicago, so down here
yeah.
in good old Lafayette, Indiana.
Wait, same, but by flight.
What's that?
Oh, oh,
I
by
said I'm
flight,
90 minutes
yeah.
away as well, but by flight.
Oh my gosh. I'll take a 90-minute road trip. You take a 90-minute flight. We can all get together and hang out. We need to get with Mike and or you guys to do the whole like Chicago tequila connection.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Mike is like maybe 45 minutes away from me. Um,
Y'all are the hub.
yeah, I mean, he's like 45 minutes away from me. Agave Wrist he's like right there by Mike.
Oh, I
Agave
didn't know he
Wrist.
was in Chicago.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's right there
okay.
by Mike. There's a ton of us that are here in the Chicago area.
Yeah.
I talk to Mike on at least a weekly basis. Obviously not on here, but like
Right,
him and I
right.
DM a lot back and forth about different places we're finding tequila here in Chicago, and just different things. Because I'm kind of like a quiet member of the Great
Yeah.
Lakes Tequila Club,
Yeah.
and I'm always just saying what's up to him and telling him where
Yeah.
I found this and that.
Well,
Just
his daughter is going to school right in my backyard. So I'm like, yep. I was like, how did
Aw.
I say it the other day? I told him, I said, I'm her tequila in-law auntie.
well,
He was like, that might be the first time I ever heard anybody say that. I was like, yeah, I'm her tequila in-law auntie.
I grew up I'm not gonna announce where I grew up at. I grew up like 45 minutes away from Lafayette.
Oh my gosh, that
Yeah,
is insane.
I used to
Yes,
go to I used to go to Neon Cactus.
not the Neon. You know that? Did you know that shut down? Yeah, it
We
shut
had to talk
down,
about it.
man. Yes, yes, we did. That was one of the staples in this community. Breakfast Club, all that craziness. Yes, yes.
Yeah, we had to talk about it. Was it? I mean, last time we talked about it. The Neon
Well, I do.
Cactus
Now that
and
you said it, I remember it. Yeah, it was a while ago. It was a while
yeah,
ago. But
yeah.
that's cool. That's cool.
So what I like to ask, of course, like the brands you ladies listed, obviously they're great brands, they're well known. They're we know they're amazing brands. Can you like name like one or two brands that you think maybe people may not have heard about that is always on your bar? I know
Hmm.
everyone knows G4, everyone knows Fortaleza, Tequila Ocho, everyone's starting to know Suerte, and if it's if I have anything to do with it, everyone's gonna know about fucking Suerte. Um, and what are some other brands that you ladies are saying like, okay, this is maybe a sleeper brand that a lot of people don't talk about, but you keep it on your bar. Like I know me
Hmm.
personally, I have La Adelita, which I did a table bottle Tuesday on them yesterday, but I keep their at least one bottle of either their añejo or extra añejo on my bar at all times.
So I'm at a bit of a disadvantage because I haven't had tequila in a month. But I did get,
That's
um, yeah, I'm nuts. I did get a shipment of Flecha Azul in, and I'm really anxious to try
Ooh.
it. I think that could be a sleeper. Um, I'm trying to think about my bar because I'm not there right now. Obviously, everyone knows I really love Cabal. That's like a thing, but they're not so sleeper like people are now hearing of them.
Yeah.
Um, and then I casually like really love, and I'm going to get some hate for this, and I don't really care. Um, Don Julio made this like very limited edition, and they actually meant it when they made this one. It's a Lagavulin barrel aged reposado. You can't get it
Hmm.
Oh.
anymore.
I've
Um,
not
it's
had it.
it's really good. I bought them out. Like I bought them out. I bought all the what was left in the country during COVID, um, and I love that. I really think it's like it tastes almost like Scotch. I use it to get like Scotch people in. Um,
Yeah.
so I would say those. I'm trying to think if there's anything else like really obscure. Uh,
And Marissa, you know me. I say, look, you like what you like. I don't give a damn what you like. I'm not gonna give you any heat for liking what you like.
yeah,
If anyone does, then I mean, hey, that's on them.
yeah, and like
You
one,
know.
two, three organic too. Like I think that's like
Oh
around
yeah,
a lot by me, but I think it doesn't get much better than their reposado, the two.
yeah. The
You know?
reposado is
Oh,
amazing.
look at this bar. And Casca Queen. Oh, duh, Casca Queen.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely
What up,
Casper and
Adolfo?
the Arte Noms. I
Yes.
Oh
think
yes.
that's a couple, and I got like several Arte Noms down here.
Oh, that
And
is a
then of
bomb
course,
bar.
y'all know my cool little find that I got in this white label El
El
Tesoro,
Tesoro. Yeah.
Oh
which
my
is
god.
like 20 something years old, but I have
Yeah.
That's
that in one of
impressive.
my safe. So
So,
I would say that the Arte Noms is kind of like one of those people because I mean I think it's like by people like us that know tequila, but I think a lot of
hmm
people would see it wouldn't quite know. And obviously the Cascanu's, the Simbre Altus. I have a lot of the ones that people definitely know about, but again, I just have to go back to that to the Suerte. That
Yeah.
to me that's one of the biggest sleeper ones that most people don't realize that are out there because like I said, I will go to the I'm gonna pour some more Suerte, but I will go to
Nice.
the I just go in stores and I see people like just sleeping on it and they're just going for all these other brands and I'm like, go get that right there. Like
Yeah.
seriously.
So I guess my question would be for you ladies. I mean, obviously we're a part of the tequila world, whatever stage or whatever portion of it that we're a part of. People know our names in one way, shape, or form. They know our handles or whatever in one way, shape, or form. So what I want to know, as someone who knows all these tequilas that you guys listed, what's maybe one tequila that you have on your bar? Do you think that maybe myself may have maybe surprised it's on there, or that I may never have heard of before?
Hmm.
I have
Well,
this
I
really
don't.
weird.
Oh,
You
go
go
ahead.
first, Tanisha. No, you go
Oh no,
first. I meant
no, you go ahead.
so I have this really weird one. that I bought years ago before I knew better, called Religion. And it's like, it looks like a triangle, the bottle, and it's really tall. And if you look at any of my videos, it's on the top shelf in the very center. And it tastes like honey. It's honey infused tequila. And it commands a ton of attention. But honestly, when I have people over who don't know tequila, I'm not wasting my Fortaleza. You know, I'll pour them that shit. And
Yeah.
$40 bottle, $50 bottle, but like it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's where I play. It's like very sweet. So
Yeah.
It's
I
called
also do-
Religion.
yeah, I gotta warn you, I've only got a few more minutes on the bike, and then I gotta switch over to the treadmill, so I might have to pop off.
All good. Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Tanisha?
Um, I mean, there's some tequilas that I purchased because I was like, oh, let me try this. But I gift them. And I mean, people know it. They're just like, and I'm like, oh, this obviously had additives in it or had some vanilla flavor into it. I don't want this, so I'll gift it off to people. But there's two as far as like, that I want to try. Two that I know of one actually is local to the Indiana, Monticello, Lafayette area. It's called Desnuda. So I want to try his tequila, and I asked him. He said it's additive free, all that stuff. They also own a restaurant a little ways away, but it's called Desnuda. And then also, I want to try Ego Tequila. Ego Tequila. Speaking of Black
Yeah.
History Month, it is
Yes.
a tequila that is from a Black female that's in the tequila game right now. I haven't tried it yet, but
Me either.
those are two. I can't say that I have any that are on my shelf that you probably haven't tried or know of, but those are two right now. Because Desnuda, we have a cocktail. The person that has this Desnuda tequila actually has a cocktail bar here in town. I told Mike next time he's visiting his daughter, we're gonna zip on over to there. But I want to try that.
Aw.
And then also the Eagle Tequila. So those are two that I don't have and have not had that I would like to try.
Yeah, I want to.
Wild Common. I forgot to say Wild Common.
Oh,
That's like the
wow,
one
common.
I am the
Yeah.
most excited to try. It's on my bar. It's sitting there. And in 2 weeks, when I can drink tequila again, I'm going for that.
Wait, you're not at a month yet?
Not at a month yet. We started mid-month. I didn't widely broadcast this, but it was mid-month because I was getting surgery. And so I made it, and that's why I'm like at the gym. I finally got cleared yesterday. So like I made it in line with that as opposed to like January 1.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, hopefully, I'm happy to hear that you're doing well and that you recovered from your surgery.
Yeah.
So
You out there
that's
getting
great to
it.
hear. Yeah. That's absolutely amazing. I'll be honest with you. I haven't tried Wild Common. I personally am not one to. I'll put it this way: if Wild Common wants to, do a interview or whatever with me, I'm all for getting the bottle and trying it. But I have the tendency to not go out and run and get what everyone else is talking about because I already know how it's going to taste because of people's palate that I trust. You know what I mean? So what I want to do is I want to go out and get that bottle that no one's talking about, that no one has heard of. Like, I say this all the time, but like my Don Modesto bottle. Like, no one has ever said a word about this brand, and I absolutely love this tequila. Unfortunately, they went out of business because no one knew about it.
Because nobody was saying anything about them.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is one of the best tequilas I've ever had in my life. Like, this is in my top 10 tequila. They're in your
Wow.
house. But I can't find anywhere because, like, the bottles that I found were literally dust. There was dust on them. When I'm going there like a buried treasure. I'm sitting there blowing off dust on there to try the bottle because I'm just like, look, man, like, it was like $50. And I'm like, for $50, a bottle like that, I'll try
Dude,
it.
that's what happened with those two bottles of white label El Tesoro, like super old school. Like, I could not believe it. I was looking around like they were $25 or $28 a bottle.
No.
Wow.
I was like, do you get? And I'm like, you know what? Let me just shut up. Let me just get my bottles and get on out of here. But it was the last that they had because they had just like renovated their store. And he was like, "Oh, you don't want that. You want," and was like showing me other stuff. I was like, "Oh no, I
Like
want that."
Casamigos, probably.
Yeah, and right. I'm like, I'm good. And he tried to
That's
show
my
me
favorite.
something with a boot or something. And I'm like, no, I want that. He's like, no. I'm like, yes, give me those.
I do love it when I'm at a liquor store and like someone comes up to help me and they're like, "Oh, try this Casamigos. It's so smooth."
Uh,
And I'm like,
ugh.
"Excuse me, sir. I need you to fuck off. Thank you."
Yeah, I need you to
Every
go
time.
away,
Because
like
I'm a chick,
now.
Right.
right? Like, I
Yes,
think Tanisha, I think it's because we're chicks. I really do. Like, we walk in and like a guy's like, "Oh, I need an excuse to talk to her," or whatever, and then
yes.
they
And they think that they
always
gonna
point me to
school you on
Casamigos.
some stuff, and it's just like, no. I
Oh, I
went
get
to a
snarky.
Yeah, I went to a store down in India, and the guy was talking to me. And so then he was trying to tell me about tequilas, and I started talking to him. He was like, "Oh my God." He was like, "What, did you go to school for that?" And I was like, "No, I just appreciate fine tequila." And he
No, but
was
you're
like,
about
Right.
to go to school, bitch.
"Yeah, it's like, but exactly, but you're getting schooled right now." He was just like, he was like, "I never expect that out of you." I'm like, "Why not?"
Get him. Turn that knife, put it in and
Right.
turn it.
Exactly.
I ran a clinic in that aisle after that.
Mhm.
People were asking
What up,
for advice,
Ish?
and I was like, he doesn't know
Yeah.
anything.
At another liquor store here in town, the guy was like, "Can you like come do classes?" I'm like, what?
Hell yeah. You
Like
should. You
what?
have the personality for it.
I would love to. Honestly, that would be my heart to kind of do some stuff like that, but I just don't know the space to do it in. So I mean, or like here, actually, what they're doing here, if you guys ever come visit Lafayette, Indiana, like I said, that cocktail bar that we have here called
Hmm.
Ritual, and then they're also opening up a place called Nom Noms, NOM, Taco and Tequila Bar, which we have never had that in this community. So they have already
Cool
been
name.
like, people have already told me about them. They was like, you need to connect with her. And it was like, when our grand opening happened, you're gonna be the first one to be here. So I'm like, y'all know I'm gonna be judging, right? You better have some good tequila in
Exactly.
here.
No, this is what you should tell them. You should tell them, hey, you need to have me come in as a free consultant. I'll make sure that that we're gonna get great tequilas in here. We're gonna represent it right.
Yeah,
Of course, you
yeah,
can have all your name brand, like
yeah. The
everyday,
typical, the typical,
right? The
yeah.
typical bottles you're gonna have just to sell because you got to make money.
I
Like
know, but I'm like,
you
if
know,
y'all come at me trying to say like, here's our best tequila in this ceramic bottle, class, no, get that out of my face.
right?
What city?
Um,
Somebody's asked. Oh,
Uh,
Nom Noms Tequila and Taco and Tequila. That ends in live.
so you kind of broke up. You may have gotten a text or something.
Did I
Okay.
had a phone call come
But
I
in?
can't see any of the comments. My thing is frozen. It says we have 9 people, and the last person to join is Tanisha.
this is what you have to
Oh
do. It does the same thing to me. You have to swipe down on your screen,
Okay.
swipe back up, like basically pause it, and then
Oh, that worked.
you'll be able to see all the comments and everything, and you'll see the new count. Uh, but you know, so so what's probably like the most like what you would think is the most unknown bottle that may not be on your bar right now, but maybe you've tried or maybe you've seen because I have a buddy. The city is Lafayette, Indiana, Compa. I have a buddy who works. He works in professional sports, and this guy he travels all the time. And what he does is he'll go to just a sidebar or whatever in New York or Phoenix or Miami, wherever he is, and he'll send me a picture of he'll find like the most obscure bottle, maybe it's all the way back in the back of the shelf, uh, or whatever it may be, uh, and and
Oh,
he'll
that's
start
good
to
looking
drink it.
out,
Love that.
Brian.
I love that.
Yeah, good looking out, Brian.
So T, don't
I
sell
know. It's
yourself
like,
short. Go
play
ahead, go get
pay
that
me,
consulting
right?
job, and yeah, exactly. Hey, T, hey, I do this in person as an everyday job. I'm starting to work with a growing number of distillery distributors and growing number of brands, and I do tastings all around Chicago. So I mean, hey, I'm always looking to expand. So
Hey,
you know,
hey.
we can expand in
It would be
Lafayette.
like my like is like literally one of my passions. So I mean, y'all, I don't know if y'all know, but I
Same
am
to you, keep it mask.
heavily involved in a lot of stuff in my own community and my own work, and keep very busy. I do consulting like with the state and like the
Mm-hmm.
DMHA and a lot of stuff too. But like this piece, like this liquid gold here is like my hobby. So if
Yeah.
I could actually like do something where I can actually indulge in that would be so enriching, so enriching.
For
So
sure.
yeah.
Look,
Hey, I gotta pop off on.
Oh no, Marissa.
do you have any parting words, Marissa, besides for don't drink Casamigos?
Yeah, I would say keep an eye out because I'm going to be dropping a video on Friday that I think everyone's going to like. If you liked my NFL, you're going to really like this. And
Yeah,
also next Wednesday, we have the last of the five senses, which is sound. So pay attention to that.
you have been doing. I love just the creativity and all that to really expand people's minds other than taste. So thank you for doing that. I really been enjoying those.
Yeah, I have to because I can't drink.
Right.
Definitely. Hey, appreciate you hopping on. Even even with you on the treadmill, I appreciate it.
All right, I'll catch you guys
Sorry,
Friday.
I'm reading compost.
All right. See you,
But no,
Marissa.
see you, Marissa.
Bye, guys.
Yes, and keep masking alive. Yes, happy Black History Month.
Yeah.
Yes, I
I
love that.
mean, look, I'm gonna send out. I have two other places on here. I'm just gonna send out some invites, see if people want to hop on.
Oh, sure, yeah. Bring
You
more
know,
people into space.
yeah.
Um,
So don't feel bad
somebody.
if
Oh no. I'm fine. The
keep
more the
masking.
merrier.
What's
So
going on,
somebody
bro?
asked, "What are you drinking, Tanisha?" You know, it's so funny that says Temecula. My name always autocorrect for people to Temecula. It's so funny. But I am drinking
What up, Ish?
Fuerte Blanco.
Good
Who's in the
Suerte Blanco.
hills? Yeah.
What are you drinking? Keep it mask alive. I've never had the pleasure of meeting you before. Can you tell me some more about yourself? Tell me who you are, where you out of, and what are you drinking, bro?
Tequila.
What tequila you got in your glass?
I ain't got none right now.
Oh man, you gotta get some. You gotta
Hey,
get
it's all good, man.
I'm about,
Hey, I'm all for. Hey, what's good, bro?
I'm about to get some.
All right, cool. Now, of course, our question of the night. What up, Arthur? Our question of the night, Ish. I'm gonna refer to cigars for you. Keep it mask alive. What's your name, bro?
Vicente Watson.
Vicente. So, what my question of the night is? What is like that staple, like tequila or bourbon or
Well,
cigar?
I used to drink the Casamigos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is it that you have to have on your bar at all times? When a bottle's getting low, you have to go out and get another bottle.
Okay, I got to get the bottle from the White Horse bottle. What is that? Corazon. The Corazon. You want to see the bottle?
I know what Corazon is. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Nice.
I shop it out of Augusta, Georgia.
Georgia.
All right.
Y'all don't have no snow down there.
Bro, it is.
We had a little ice the other day, but it was just for the kids.
Just for the kids.
Bro, I got like 20 inches of snow outside my door right
I'm
now.
telling you, man.
Where you at in Ohio or New York?
I'm in Chicago.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
in Indiana. I'm in Lafayette, Indiana. So I was talking about how I had first used a snowblower for the first time in my life, and I was wondering why nobody ever told me how easy that was.
Yeah.
You in Chi-Town.
Yeah. I'm in the Chi, South Side.
Oh,
Michael Jordan.
Who's your little fur baby there?
Well, I saw today 32 inches of
Michael
snow.
Jordan town.
Yeah, MJ
You
town.
have snow too?
No, I saw today 32 inches of snow, but it was in Facebook. I live in Florida.
Where you at, Miami? He's in Miami?
Oh,
Palm Beach County.
Miami. I am so jealous.
North Miami.
You in North Miami?
North Palm Beach. I live north of Miami in Palm Beach County, West Palm Beach.
Yeah, my son is there. My son is on the beach.
Nice.
I'll actually be in Miami
Yeah.
in April. I'll be coming there presenting at a conference in April in Miami. In April.
Nice.
So yeah.
I'll
So
be down there when I get my stimulus check.
So I can get one too.
that's
I gotta get my stimulus check. I gotta get my
hear about
stimulus
it.
check.
I still haven't got one of them bitches, man.
Man, you. Hey,
I hear about it, but I believe it's a myth. I didn't
I
see
heard
it.
right.
I heard about the first one, but I never seen it.
Me
I'm
too.
digging his. I don't know his. Let's see, what's his name? BAMF cigars. I'm digging
That's
your
me.
little.
Ish.
I'm
Yeah,
digging
it's
your
ish.
little
That's
fur
me.
baby.
That's Ish.
That's you? Yes, I'm
Yeah, that's
digging
Yeah.
your little fur baby you got there.
Oh yes.
He's
What
cute.
kind of cigars you recommend, my man?
Yeah. So what's that staple cigar that you have to have in your humidor at all times, Ish? I know your humidor is absolutely just crazy bonkers with cigars. But
Yeah.
what's that one where you like if it's running low, you have to refill.
I have to, and right now I don't have any. But I have 4 boxes coming because I bought in Spain, but I didn't want to have the chance to bring to the United States, so I just mailed it to me. And it's a Bolivar Royal Coronet, Cuban cigar. It's
Okay.
my
Yeah.
favorite, one of my favorite cigars. Even though I'm a 440 blends, but if it's not my blend, obviously it will be that one. Yeah.
Right.
So that goes good with playing golf?
Well, I don't play. I suck at playing golf. I just follow people with a golf cart, but I don't play. But yes, but yes. Well,
That's
I'll tell you
So
this. I'll tell you this, and this is no joke. Okay, so I went one day, and they told me, with the veterans and all of that, to play golf. I said, I never played in my life. So they teach me for 50 minutes how to do blah blah. They told me, well, you do martial arts, so you have your hips. So that's good. I said, okay, perfect.
I
They
want to
told me
try
how
your
to.
cigar.
Absolutely. He told me how to do it, blah, 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 blah. 50 minutes later, I go, and I looking and looking and looking and looking. I don't see shit. Nothing. I swear to God. Looking. And one guy goes like
Where
this.
did you play at?
One in PGA. He went like this. I said, so I turned around and I said, man, that was good. I said, what do you mean that was good? He
Yeah.
told me, you did almost 300 yards. That's very hard to do. I said,
Yeah.
how you see it? I said, well, it was good, but you don't hear it when you're going. It's when you came back. He said, if I don't go like this, you fucking kill me.
Yeah.
You go. So I said, you know what? That's it. I try
Yeah.
another time with the same
Yeah.
guy. 15 days later, I try. I miss the
Yeah.
ball. Look, from my toenails to my hair.
oh,
I said, you know what? I'm done. I
How,
cannot play golf. I just
how
can't.
can I get with the tequila?
Which tequila you want, man? Because we Tanisha and we talk about a lot of different tequilas. What I would recommend. You
I
said,
want
oh,
something with
Tanisha with
like
the stars.
Vacinate.
Vicente.
Yeah.
I've never had Vicente. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
I've heard great things about it, but I'll be honest. The best route to go is to go to siptequila.com.
Yeah.
Of course, follow a lot of us tequila.
Yeah.
A lot
But
of us tequila.
I'll get to that later. But I'll take that Corazon for now.
Yeah, but this will also tell people to do. If you're at a liquor store and you want like a tequila recommendation, bro, like just take a picture of your tequila aisle, send it to me, and I'll tell you some bottles to just go start with.
Okay.
I make it very simple with people of that nature, and
Yeah.
then like I have my members only.
Right. Yeah. I seen you on the web.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
on there, I'm gonna have special discounts and everything. My bad for not DMing you.
Yeah.
No
I'm sorry,
worries,
bro.
man. It's
I'm
all
sorry.
good.
So did you work with Kendall on hers?
Oh hell no. Fuck that. No.
the celebrity.
You didn't?
We ain't about
No.
the celebrities.
No.
Okay.
So
So you
I'm
do your own thing, right?
I work with multiple different brands, but like Kendall Jenner, nah.
Okay.
The celebrity, the most celebrity brand that I work with is Santo Tequila. But that's from Sammy Hagar, who's been drinking tequila for fucking 40 years.
All right.
And his Santo Tequila, I think it's a good tequila. I think it's a tequila that's better than a lot of other celebrity tequilas. Is it the best? No, I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best, you
It's a
know.
nice humidor.
But
Cool.
yeah, that's Tanisha and her humidor. But yeah, I
Oh
mean, I think
yeah,
it's a decent
so
tequila.
Oh
this
no,
is
that's my new addition.
actually I'm invading. This is my husband's humidor. He's into cigar. Just start getting into him like the last couple of years. So I don't know if any of this stuff. This is just some stuff that he's picked up. Um, I don't even know what none of this stuff is. So this
I,
is
I don't see any of
That's
mine.
a good cigar right there.
Yeah, but
which
I don't
this
see any of
one.
mine. So that needs to change right there.
That you said what?
I don't see
That's
any of mine over there.
oh any of yours. Okay, well maybe I need to get some for you to get to him.
There you go.
So
All
Yeah,
right.
just hey, y'all get with me on the cigars and the tequila, man, and we'll do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So
I'm gonna be
anyway, I don't know what none of this stuff is.
I'm gonna be bringing several cigar brands to members only. I have one tequila brand on there right now. Waiting on the other anger management to send me the information to add them to there. I should I'm about to add a black woman-owned cigar brand. It's called Accessory Cigars. What up, Miles? She's going to be added to there tomorrow if I can, if I can find some time to add
Yeah.
her to the brand page.
DM me and then see we got a golf tournament coming in April,
Okay.
the Masters. But
Okay.
before that, I want to do
What's up, Jill?
a March Madness walk in
That's
Augusta before the tournament.
Nice.
So get with me on the DM.
Yeah, definitely. DM me first and be honest with you, because by the end of this, I'm gonna be drunk. I mean, I thought for like a second that I would try to put it like, politically correct, but fuck
Well,
it.
that was correct. That was
Yeah, I mean,
Well, you DM me at Keep Masking Alive 1.
He's
like I
gonna
said,
forget.
bro,
He's gonna
like I
get
said,
drunk. You DM
I've been telling Ish I'm gonna DM him to get his brand in the members only for like a month now.
a month.
I'm about to
Three.
send it to you now.
Yeah, for like 3 months now, and
What
I
is it,
keep
tequila?
forgetting. Tequila Lovers Anonymous. So if that
I think I just sent it.
okay, so if that tells you how bad I am after my lives at DMing people, it takes me like half a year.
Half a
Because,
year.
Well, I got you on my
seriously,
team now. I see you.
See
definitely.
your ass in June.
If you lucky.
If you're lucky, right?
Right.
Yeah.
If I'm a
Hey, one
Tequila
love.
Chill, I gotta go with Joe Bo.
All right, one love.
Definitely appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate it. Peace.
See ya.
I'm gonna let y'all do y'all cigar talk. I'm gonna hop off. So this
All right,
is real.
It's up to you. I mean, I'm all for you hanging around and talking tequila. Of course, it's just, I'm here for a whole conversation. We're adults. Let's have an
Absolutely.
adult conversation. Let's have a great conversation. I'm here for it all. This is like my, talk to great people, talk to any great people conversation.
Cheers.
And tomorrow I'll be live, but I'll be with the owner of PO-Up card game. So we'll be playing PO-Up, but it'll just be her and I talking about her game, talking about the car, like how it is with the game industry and all the other stuff, and then we'll actually start to play the game. So
Oh, wow.
this is where I can actually interact with everyone, talk to everyone, and have a great fucking time.
Well, I want to know about wait, what I keep your handle name, but what's your name?
Ish. Ishmael. Ish. ISH.
Ishmael. I love that.
Yeah.
So tell me about your cigars, because you said you got some and I should be checking these out.
Well, yes. Well, I have a few of them. 440 blends. So yeah,
Holy shit! just a smidgen.
I just have a few of them. So yeah, we have 3 different factories. It will be 2 soon in the DR, and we're making cigars for ourselves, which is BAMF, which I'm gonna tell you what it means in case that you didn't know about it. It's badass motherfucking cigars. That's the company's name. Okay, it has a little soldier and all of that, and it's based. It was military and police base for responders. Then we have another one. My last name is Olivan, so we have the Don Olivan cigars, and then I love dogs, as you can see. So
Yes,
I
I
have another one
do
called.
too.
Yep, I have another line called K9 Cigars, Spirits and More.
Oh,
And then
nice.
we do cigars for another 70 more people. So,
Oh,
so
dude,
yeah,
I'm gonna have to check those out. Like real talk. I'll get on your page and kind of look at that because my husband's definitely into cigars, so I wanna grab some of yours for his
yeah,
for him.
I can type it. I can type it so you can go ahead and check it out. But yeah, it's a few cigars. And if your husband is into cigars, the description of the cigar and all of that is in there. So with all the
Awesome,
pictures and all of that. So
awesome.
it's pretty good. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, and I've like Ish just said, I've been telling them like 3 months that I'm gonna DM them to, but at the end of these, I'm like,
busy,
you
busy.
know,
Mm.
I'm not in
Hey,
the
it's tequila, cigars, and all this conversation. It just it gets to you. It gets to
right.
you.
Exactly. I'm drinking tequila. I'm on to bourbon now. By the way, this is, of course, if you guys have not seen this man's videos and
See,
you do not follow him, it's Miles Standish
okay.
Cocktails. He's on right
Okay,
Cheers,
now.
guys.
I'm about to have to
Definitely,
follow him too.
yeah, he definitely amazing videos, amazing
Yeah.
cocktails. What I like about what he's doing right now is he's finding liquors that he loves and he's infusing them into meals like barbecue sauce and stuff like that.
Mm.
Well, you
hmm
had the wings was the last one you had, right?
No, I did so I did a tequila marinated cauliflower actually.
Hey, man.
Um
Oh
yeah,
my God.
amazing. Amazing. Like the natural sweetness just from a blanco tequila with some cauliflower, like you don't
Oh
it just
man.
it makes so much sense, man. So much sense.
Wow.
I'm on.
I'm about to.
Hey, I'm gonna see that video. Of course, I'm gonna share it. I share all of his videos to my story. I love. Yeah, I personally, I'm a fan of his personally, uh, and I'm happy to be working with this man. He's a true artist. And the one that you posted about the Bud Light and was it Bud Light and Miller Lite? Oh shit!
But it's
Well,
not a lie, you know what I mean?
right.
What?
Well, oh, y'all gotta watch this video.
So
My,
I did a comedic sketch today about how the Bud Light and Miller Lite, when you go to these bars and some people ask for Bud Light or Miller Lite and you can't see what's being poured, 9 times out of 10, if that bar is out of Bud Light or that bar is out of Miller Lite, they're gonna pour you one or the other. So if you order a Bud Light and they don't have Bud Light and the bartender's in the weeds, it's a good chance he poured you a Miller Lite. And it's a good chance you're not going to know
You
the
don't
difference
even
between the
know.
two. No, no. So I was just shedding some comedic truth to some of that stuff, you know?
Come here.
No, but
what
that's
you
good.
say?
That's good.
You're what is it? What was the state? You're one scale above. One scale above soda water.
They're one level above club soda. Like, I don't, can't, that's
Too
just me
much.
being biased. I like dark beers. I like, robust flavors. So Bud Lights, Miller Lights, Mick Ultras, all that stuff just it doesn't do it for me, man. But to each its own. It's a lot of people like that kind of stuff.
I mean, hey, if you want to support black-owned brand, you want a fucking actual beer, Mac IPA, Mac Brewing.
Hey,
If you don't know where to order this, you can go to tequilala27.com. Not right now, but when this is done, and you'll see the brand partner page that says Mac Brewing. They call it piss water.
I think so.
100%. Well, let me get back to the Mac Brewing. This man is a true genius in the brewing. This is a 10% IPA. It is a staple that's going to be in my fridge from here on out. And pass my cup. He just joined. He knows about it. Was it pass my? I don't know. But anyway, you can go to my website, tequilala27.com right now. Go to members only. You'll see the brand partners are there. Mac Brewing. It'll be a link right to his page where you can order it. And if you want to get a discount, you can join members only, get the extra discount, and buy even more of his beer. Because I mean, his beer is amazing. That's what I'm drinking right now. 10%.
Oh, cool. 10% for a beer.
Yeah,
That's up there.
yeah. He has a barley wine as well. That's 19.6%. I think Sanders Miles connection
Yeah, I think
dropped.
I think he had internet connection.
Yeah. Let me see if he can get back on for there we go. I think he just sent me another. Okay. But yeah, his beers are amazing. Black owned brewery out of Philly.
That's
He has a
cool.
lemon like I forget the exact description of it. But it's an ale. It's like a lemongrass ale. That's like 14% that he has as well. Well, yeah,
That's something. I cannot indulge in beers because I have a gluten allergy. I actually have never drank beer. So I don't know
Oh
what it tastes
wow,
like. I know. I don't know.
These
I
wow.
know
guys
the struggle
are
bus.
out of Texas,
right.
and every
What's
6 months
that?
they change the beer. They in Texas, in
Breaker of
Dallas.
Sky, Slayer of Mountains.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds
and
like
this
a
Okay.
one is not too much, and even like this is 15.8. They go from
15?
15.8 to 21. Yeah,
Ooh,
That is
look.
high for a beer. Holy shit.
ooh.
No. My boy Bricktarian. We're gonna be adding him to members only here very soon. He sent me his
21%. He
information.
has one at 24.
But this guy, hold on. I'm gonna bring over just one of this guy's beer because you guys are saying that. What up, Spash? I need to try your tequila. What up, Edwin? Boy, Edwin just joined in. Hope everything is all well. But let me get this beer. Let me get Bricktarian's beer
Go for it.
because you guys are talking about 15%. Let me get this beer.
He said, let me grab. He's like, let me go get it.
So then, if you don't drink beer, like what's your go-to sip other than beers?
You missed that whole conversation. I am a tequila girl through and through. But I have been kind of dabbling in bourbons and scotch and whiskey because I'm actually going to Scotland here in a couple weeks. Scotland
Oh,
and
Oh,
nice,
Ireland. So
nice.
I'm gonna check out those distilleries in Scotland and Ireland and go over to the Islas and stuff as well. But been dabbling in those, but I'm definitely a 100% tequila girl.
You're
yeah.
going to Ireland. I have a very good friend of mine. I don't know you tequila. You know him, Sai Sweetney.
Oh,
He's
sounds
okay. So
familiar.
that
He's
that
in
guy.
Ireland because I'm going
Yeah,
over to Ireland for like a day. I'm flying over there because I mean my most of my travels are going to be in Scotland, but then I came up on some super good flights to jump over to Ireland, so I'm going to go check that out. And man, if
Hmm.
he
he
lives.
wants to
He
connect
lives
and like
about
give me some info, that would be
absolutely.
awesome.
He lives 8 minutes from Dublin. So it's probably where you are gonna fly anyways.
Yeah,
So
yep.
yeah,
So
so
do
he's
they have
8 minutes.
tequila over there? Because I am like, man, am I going to miss out on tequila for like 2 weeks? So.
Honestly, I had no clue they do. I can tell you
They have
I,
cigars.
I
What up,
can tell you they
Eddie?
have cigars because I import the
Ah,
things,
that
but
would be good information.
he didn't know that it was a leaves like they have farms of tobacco over there. He didn't
Yeah.
know, and he said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Yes." So I just and he's called the Irishman, and I just make a cigar called the Irishman, just like 500 of them, just
Oh,
for fun,
yeah.
Oh
and
wow.
I did it for fun. And my wife told me, "Oh, honey, you thought ahead for once." I said, "What do you mean?" Yeah, St. Patrick's Day is 17 of March. I said, "Yes, honey, I was thinking about that." What the fuck? I didn't know. I just did it for fun.
Knowing damn
Oh my
well that
gosh.
wasn't a part of your thought.
I didn't know.
Oh my gosh.
But I
Well,
look good.
Ishmael,
But exactly.
I'm gonna be in your DMs about the plug on that. So I'll
Ab-
let TLA get
Absolutely.
back to his. Yeah.
No. I gotta show you this because this is you guys are talking about 15%. So this is an American Belgium strong. This is 20%. This is from
Mm.
Victorian. This is
Mm.
20%.
Wow. Wow.
I have another one. Well, he sent me like 5 different expressions. Um, every one of them was delicious. He also sent me this blonde stout. This is 21.2%.
Oh my gosh. Who
Mhm.
is this? Who is this through?
Rictarian.
Victorian. He was over here live. I was on the live
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
About what it will be a month ago, maybe less. About a month
No,
ago.
he's been on the last couple lives. He hasn't been able to join. Well, I sent him a request earlier. I think he was probably brewing something or having dinner or something, so he wasn't able to join then. Usually my lives are fucking 4 hours long.
Yes, they are.
So, hopefully he'll be able to get on at some point throughout this live. 'Cause I know you guys are gonna have to go dinner and
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I'm like, I need to eat.
yeah.
I've been sipping my tequila and had a bite to eat.
I understand. No, but
I ate since lunchtime.
yeah, a beautiful dog, by the way.
Oh,
It
this is
is.
Olivia, my little Chinese crested.
Hi,
I don't know if you
Olivia.
guys know what Chinese cresteds are, but they're kind of a rare breed. But she's my baby. And actually, next month on the 27th, when we get back from Scotland, we're actually picking up a new baby. We are getting a Rottweiler puppy. So
Oh,
excited.
nice.
Congratulations.
Beautiful dogs.
Thank you. Yes,
Yeah,
they are very loyal, regal
very
breed. So looking
misunderstood.
forward to that. Yeah,
Hmm.
thank you.
I love them. I love them.
Yeah.
Well,
But
I'm sorry.
oh, nothing. She's just gonna have to. She's gonna think she's the boss of him, but he's gonna be bigger than her by the time he gets here. But he's gonna be a dumb puppy, so he wouldn't know any better.
She's gonna teach him the ropes.
Oh, I'm gonna. Yeah, she gonna teach. She's 4, so she's gonna teach him the ropes, and where he's gonna get exponentially bigger than her.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, my parents, they had, I can't remember the name of the dog right now, but it was this little small dog named Prince. His name was Prince.
Aw.
And then they got a black uh a black lab. I wanna say it's a
Yeah.
lab. And Prince would would bully around the black lab.
The big dog.
Yeah, yeah.
Little dogs are known for that. Because Ish, you have a pug, don't you? And I'm sure he's like the boss of everything.
I have a pug, and then I have an English bully. The pug
Oh
is
shit! Are you serious?
yeah. The pug,
Nice.
the one that's parking right now, is
I haven't
12.
had it yet.
The English bully is 4 and about 6 times his size. The English bully is and this guy go like and the one go like, what the hell is going on? Like they had like a Napoleon complex or something. The tiny
Yeah.
ones, they think like they huge pit bulls or something. I don't know, but it's funny. This little guy is funny.
It is funny.
As a matter of fact, I have one cigar with his label, with his face.
Oh,
All my dogs have labels for the cigars.
that's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
By the way, Miles, I forgot to ask you our question of the night. And everyone that's new that's joined, this is the question of the night. What's that one bottle or cigar or whatever it is that you have to have on your bar or in your fridge or in your humidor that you'll look at and say, hey, this is starting to run out, I need to go get more? What's that 1 or 2 or whatever it is that you have?
Probably Uncle Nearest for whiskey, most definitely.
Yeah.
Are we doing whiskey, scotch, tequila?
Whatever
you want.
Yeah.
Okay. So Uncle Nearest whiskey. Belvini 14-year, the Caribbean cast. That I love that. And Elijah Craig, man. Elijah Craig makes great bourbon. And that's affordable.
Elijah Craig is
Find
great.
that anyway. Good night, sweetheart. I love you.
Night,
Night, baby.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Bye-bye.
night.
Yes, son.
I love you.
We got more sons showing up.
Yes.
Your baby's showing up too.
This
Man,
baby is probably too big for me to be calling baby.
My kids are 20. Wait, I can't even remember. 23, 22, and and
Oh,
19, well,
the
soon to
blend.
be 20. So,
But they're
yeah.
still your babies, though. My
They
mom,
still
Yeah, I'm
my
not ready for
babies.
that.
Even though they try to resist it, they still my babies.
yeah,
Always. They're gonna be
I'm
babies forever.
Yes,
exactly. I'm
forever.
36, and my mom still calls. Well, I am my mom's baby, but she still calls me her baby.
Yes, it will
So I mean,
forever stay there. Let her have that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And my boy is 6, and he's forever going to be my baby. So, you know,
So cute.
right. Sorry, we're parents. We're all
The
parents.
parental mode just kicked in,
Yeah,
right?
man.
Exactly.
Always.
You know, and you love your babies. You know,
Yes, you do.
Yep.
You do.
it's a sign of a great parent.
Hmm.
You know. So yeah, sorry, uh, Miles, your list of bourbons, tequilas, whatever it may be that you have to have on your bar. If it's starting to run out, you go on out, you get another bottle within reason that fits within your budget.
Yeah. Uncle Nearest, Elijah Craig. If I'm doing tequila, I'm not. I told you that Luna Azul, the Elijah Craig barrel. That's my. I
Yeah,
think it's awesome. If I'm doing, I don't really do vodka too much like that. Vodka's pretty much kind of whatever, just Tito's or I'm basic with that stuff. Gin, um, Aviation Gin for sure. Um, Monkey 47 is odd. Monkey 47 is just absolutely delicious. Like if I do day drinking, gin and tonics
yeah,
or gin martinis are like my move all day, every day. And that's pretty much it. I'm not super bougie when it comes to the day sipper stuff either. Like I like my stouts and my porters for beers, but I'll bust down a Corona no problem and keep it easy and light.
yeah. I,
That's like my version of a flavorful light beer, so to speak.
yeah.
Is I'll do a Corona.
I mean, if there's one thing I'll say a basic bitch on, in some way, shape, or form, it becomes more like the beer, because I mean I do enjoy a Corona or a Modelo or
Hmm.
well, I had a Dos Equis last Saturday. I had a couple of
Hmm.
Dos Equis last Saturday.
Hmm.
You know, of course, I want to get into. I love high ABV beers and crafts. But if I'm look, you guys all know I'm smoking. I smoke. You guys know I drink. It's not.
You do? Come on.
Yeah.
What a disappointment.
Oh my god. But what I find is like when I get too in the clouds, like if I get like near that Jimi Hendrix level, it's like I like to
Uh-huh.
say. I go and I grab like a staple beer, like I grab a Modelo or I grab
Hmm.
a light beer. I won't touch. I still will not touch. I still will not touch a Miller Lite. I will not touch a Bud Light. But I'll grab like a Blue Moon or something like that, and it brings me down. What up, Solomon? It'll bring me down. Or if I feel like I may seem like I'm drunk a lot, but I don't get too drunk.
Well,
But
if you ever down in Indianapolis, there's a
mhm,
brewery called Daredevil down here,
Hmm.
and they do a lot of high ABV beers.
okay,
It's
I have a lot of
so
family
it
that lives in Indianapolis.
Yeah, yeah. So if you ever go down there and try out Daredevil Brewery, they do all this stuff there, and they have a lot of high ABV beers. Because, like I said, I can't drink them, but my husband will dabble in them sometimes because we're also keto, so we don't really drink a lot of beer.
Yeah,
But he'll get like a little snifter of it, and you just be like, man, this is so good. It's like 15% something ABV. So yeah, yeah.
So oddly enough, I got to go to Boston a couple years back, and I know this sounds wild, but Sam Adams, they're Boston Lager. It's good,
yeah,
but you don't realize how many beers they have until you actually go where they make it. They had some incredible beers there that I just didn't even know that they
Wow.
existed out there. So I'm a fan of Sam Adams, but out that way, like go to drink Sam
right,
You
Adams
right.
in
like go to
Boston.
where you can get it on tap.
It's different. It's just way different.
I'm gonna hop off. So see you guys later.
See you later.
All
Have a
right.
good
Hey,
night.
Tanisha, I thank you very much for joining me. I highly appreciate it. Hopefully, you can join more. I truly enjoy speaking with you. You come like a big cousin to me, so to say.
Oh.
So I highly enjoy speaking with you. But before you go, I want people to know what you do. Give us a message before you head out, and leave us on some great, some great wisdom, some great inspiration. Because you're an
All right,
inspirational person.
man.
So
Well, all of the things I do just over my 20-year career, I did spend 15 years of that as in law enforcement. So I have as a police officer and have as a correction officer, and I have evolved from that into working in the diversity, equity, and inclusion space. So I am director of diversity, equity, and inclusion for a corporation that spans a couple states, and just always be mindful to just make sure that you promote basic humanity. So look out for each other, take care of each other, and create that
Mm-hmm.
belonging and inclusion. Don't harm other people, and amplify the voices of the people that normally wouldn't have that. Allow them to feel included,
Mm-hmm.
allow them to feel belonging. Learn when to kind of silence your voice to let those other voices speak up, to kind of talk about the things and the issues that they're dealing with, and just be good human beings, man. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Let's just focus on basic humanity and take care of each other. So I'll just leave on that note. And if
Word.
you want anything else, hey, we can connect on the gram
hey,
and via tequila.
yeah, I pour up to that. That's a great
Yes.
message. I truly
And
appreciate
it's
you.
Black History Month. So let's celebrate Black history,
Hey.
support Black history, and just
Yay.
make sure that it's 365 days a year and this is just the
Mm-hmm.
anniversary. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Cheers.
See you guys
Appreciate you.
later.
See you later.
Cheers.
Bye.
No, I love speaking with her. She's always source of wisdom, source of inspiration, and someone that shows that, look, man, positive attitude gets you anywhere you want to be. She's truly a great person, and great person to have as a mentor, um, as well. She's always out to look for people. She's always out for people's success. She's always pushing people to succeed. She's always speaking great words of everyone. Never has a negative word about anyone, and it's all about positivity. And we all need family and people in our lives that are like that. No matter if it's even for a second or if it's for a lifetime.
She's pretty nice, though. Super pleasant. It's the first time I met her, and it's all smiles. Everything is nice. Like you say, everything is positive. Amazing person. Absolutely, yes. And she loves
Yeah,
our
You
music.
know.
Come on, and tequila. Come on, and her husband
exactly.
smokes cigars. Jeez.
And her, you know,
Check,
and her
check, check.
husband is yeah, exactly. And her husband is, I don't know if he's still in law enforcement, but he's former law enforcement as well. So of course,
Good.
I support everyone. We all have this. I'm
Yep.
more of as you guys know, more of a hipster, hippie type of guy. And but at the same time, if you're good people. You're good people. I don't care what your thought process is.
Hmm.
I don't care what your political views are. I've had some people that are just pieces of shit that believe the same things that I believe, and
Mm-hmm.
some people that are absolutely just amazing people, and I consider great friends that believe complete opposite of what I believe. You know,
Yeah.
but
That's right.
but when it comes down to it, it's like, hey, like if you're good people, you're good people. The political shit can go out the door when you come and meet somebody.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know,
That's true. Politics and religion is always, you want to start a fight, start to talk about those. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
An independent, and sorry to say it, if people like it, well, if no, and an atheist. So I don't believe in nothing. That's it, period. Let me alone. Just let me alone.
yeah, yeah.
So,
Say is on now. If you guys have not met Say, he's truly a great brother. OG, he knows his liquor, he knows his cocktails. Uh,
Nice.
he get into some crazy shit too.
very good.
But he also, what is that? What's that cigar?
Hoya de
Roger
Monterey,
Monte Cristo.
Oh man.
Epicure number 2.
Yeah.
girl for my 50th birthday
What's up,
to
Midnight?
be in Kenya.
Hey,
And on the way
Lotus.
back from Kenya, I'm in the Qatar duty free, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's this dude in there. He's all shaked up, buying like boxes and boxes and boxes of cigars, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a hunter. I'm not just buying fucking cigars to be buying them. And I'm overlooking at the Hoya de Monterey's, and I'm looking for Epicure #1, which is my absolute fave. Next
Hey,
to the
Erica.
double Corona. I love the
Mm-hmm.
Grand Corona. That's the best. That's my absolute favorite. And he's buying all this shite, basically. He's just buying Plasencia and Monte Cristo, regular Americans, Nicaraguans. And I'm like, I asked him, now he's a sheik, right? He's got dumb money.
Right.
And I'm like, would you mind if I presented you with a cigar? May I present you with a cigar? Because that's what you're supposed to ask. You don't just jump in and be
Yeah.
offering shit and be
Right.
all rude.
Mhm.
And he said, sure. So I pulled out my 3 holder, which I have in my bag. And in there, I had a Drew Estate Liga 9 Flying Pig, and I had a Feral Flying Pig.
Ooh.
Now, I know in European markets, you can buy the samplers of the pigs. So I
Yes.
offered
Hey,
him the
me.
Feral Flying Pig, which he can only get in the United
Hey,
States.
love.
United
That's the only
States.
place they sell those. He looked like a kid in a candy store. Now, mind you, this dude's probably got more money than God.
Right.
But and he was trying to be dressed down with his old school sweats, but he had like some Gucci damn tennis shoes on that probably cost like seven easy, maybe $1,000.
Right.
And but when I gave it to him, this is the thing that I love about spirits and cigars. When I gave it to him, the fact that I gave him something that he knows he's got to go to America to get, right? And the fact that it was a Liga, and he's like, I love Undercrown. Like, in Europe, they call them all Undercrown. Even the Liga, it's Undercrown.
Yeah.
He's like, I love Undercrown. I've smoked every Undercrown, the Shade, the Sun Grown, but I love the Liga. And he's like, he instantly opens his box. He starts unzipping bags, looking, and he's got little humidors everywhere. He pulls out a humidor, and I see it's all Cubans in there, and he gives me a La Gloria Cubana
Mm-hmm.
exclusivo,
Very good cigar.
the Great Britannia, which you can't find nowhere,
Wow.
right? You can't find that. At least in the States, you can't find it. You go online, you can't find it.
No,
And I'm
only in
like,
the UK. Yeah.
I'm like, Banff knows, like, you can only get that in the UK, right? And he gives it to me, and he's like, I hope this is enough. And I'm like, the fact that in that moment I had somebody who has infinitely more money than me, infinitely more ability to move around than me, something that made him have to stress himself to figure out what to give me back. Cigars and spirits are the universal equalizer, and I love this community because no matter where you are in the world, you have the opportunity to be on equal footing with anyone if you are really about this lifestyle. And that shit was like, that was humbling. My girl, I was like, after we left, I was like, damn, I wish you was filming that shit, man. I probably should have got his phone number, right?
Right.
I could have been the plug, right? I could have hooked him up with a box.
He would have sent you $100,000. Hey, come in, give me $50,000 worth of great cigars.
You buy it, and I will fly you over to bring it.
But at the end of the day, I wasn't in it for that. Like, I wasn't doing it for the clout. I wasn't doing it for the recognition. I gave him something out of my travel box. Like, I had my big humidor that I traveled with the rest of the 10 sticks that I didn't smoke. In the matter of fact, it's right here.
But that's the thing is, like, you're such a good person that it's
That's a
I
50
just
count.
want to.
Yeah.
You're just like,
So
I just
this
want
was
to,
in
like,
my bag.
bless someone with a great cigar. It doesn't matter what I get in return. Doesn't matter whatever. Like, if I can make someone's day off of give them a cigar that I know is amazing, then you're like, that's all you need.
And tequila, remember, that guy, for what I understood, he's a European guy, which
Right.
is what I'm from. I live in Florida, but I'm a European guy, born and raised in Europe. So for us, Cuban cigars is the most normal thing ever. In the United
Right.
States, you cannot buy it since the embargo, since Donald Trump, before he left the House and all of that thing, the presidency, he said no more from Cuba. So before you could bring 100 cigars or $800. Now you can do none, nothing, zero. You can. So for that guy, that cigar probably cost him 15, about 14, 15, 16 euros.
Oh wow.
Over here, that cigar it costs you $30, $35 in the black market.
Yeah.
They look good though.
So this is what was left in my travel case from being in Kenya for 14 days.
Yeah.
So I got the Florida Dominicana that he gave me, the Great Britannia. I have the UF13, the Year of the Ox, a Mysterio from the Florida Dominicana, the original Sun-Grown Pig that was released before it was out, and you can always tell these because Flying Pig is spelled wrong. As you can see, it's spelled wrong, right?
Yeah.
It has one eye too many.
Right. The Drew Estate 10 and a Lusitania from Partaga. So this is what was left, and I was just picking up some of these, right? So he gave me this, but I'm like, I only travel with shit that I want to smoke, right?
Absolutely.
I'm not one of those guys that I keep the bum sticks on hand to give to the novice, because when I was a novice, my first cigar that was gifted to me was an Ashton VSG, right? They started me off right.
Shit.
So I'm not going to give anybody that's new any shite, because I don't want to start you off on the wrong path. And then you get to like Banff, and you get to Banff and you're like, I don't appreciate it because I've been smoking shite. And that's what my level is. I'm going to start you up high. So when you get to him and you're like, oh, wow, this is what I'm used to.
Right.
Well, you're used to the best. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it was a great experience.
So it's like falling off a cliff. Like if you're used to, you're used to the best that you're handing out and you're smoking, you used to with a Padron 80th anniversary, that was your first one, and now you're going down to a smoke factory, basic smoke factory. You're like, what the hell is this? You fell off a cliff.
Right.
But like, if you have an OG or someone that's teaching you about this stuff, I mean, Stan, you can even say it to the cocktails. You go from an amazingly made old fashioned with high quality ingredients to like a Jack and Coke with old number 7. You're like, what the fuck is this?
But it happened in everything. You imagine that mom and pop all of a sudden, they have money and they give you, I don't care, an ML500 from Mercedes that they don't know anymore. They don't make it, but it's a nice car. Now mom and pop have a fight with you because you as a son, you're an asshole and you never did nothing for your parents. I say, you know what, give me the car, see you later, sayonara. And now you have to have a Fiat 500. Shit, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be pretty hard. So same thing with food, with liquor, with smokes, with everything. It's hard. You have to start and go up and keep going. But if you start over here and then you have to go there, it's hard. It's pretty hard.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, man. With my bourbon, I'm more bougie with anything else is bourbon. And it's because fucking my neighbor, my brother, fucking Jason, who you guys used to see all the time on here, but you don't see him much anymore because it's snowing out and we don't want to do the Fireside Chronicles while it's snowing out. But he got me, what up, Rudy? He got me started with bourbon, and the ones that he got me started with was Weller. Like, I was a whiskey guy before, and I was a Jack Daniels guy, a Gentleman Jack. I'll maybe do a Woodford Reserve, But like, he's like, look, if you're my friend, we're gonna actually drink fucking good bourbon, So it's same thing. I got him started off on great tequila as well. So it was like every Friday at like 5:00. This was before Fireside Chronicles started. This was the beginning of Fireside Chronicles. You guys I'm telling you the origin story of Fireside Chronicles. and the origin story of honestly of Tequila Lovers Anonymous is I would go over there, I would get like a great bottle that I spent, maybe, I'd get like a Tapatio Extra Añejo, or I get a
Oh,
Código 1530 Encore edition, and I would take it over there and he'd bring out like a Weller Foolproof or a Old Fitzgerald 14-year, or a E.H. Taylor small batch,
It's a refill.
or E.H. Taylor like single barrel, like he's bringing out like the heavy heat
Big boy stuff.
of of like, look, you got to know your shit, you got to know your bourbon. Or
Yeah.
Evans,
That
he'll
is
give
slept
Evans
on
Williams,
bourbon too. That is delicious bourbon.
and that's why I pulled it out because what my man is talking about is like well known fine bourbons. But the best part is, and again, this is the same thing as the cigar story. This right here, a lot of people sleep on Evan Williams. Single barrel
Single
vintage
barrel.
because it's less than $30. At the same time, if you turn it around, you say it was bottled in 4/2/13, and it's
what's up,
bottled.
Amanda?
It's 40. It's 90 proof, but it's a beautiful expression of bourbon.
Yeah.
And to be able to introduce somebody that's used to running around, standing in lines and shit to pay $400, $500 for a bottle, you introduce them to something that they can get under $30.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And they love you because you know what? For that $300, you could buy 10 bottles of that with no restriction
Right.
and be good.
Easy.
Yeah. But that's the thing.
Same thing with the bottle and bond.
Exactly. That bottled and bond. So we did a
That
blind
bottom
taste
bond's
testing.
fire.
We did
Yes,
a blind
sir.
taste testing of a Knob Creek 12 and the Evan Williams bottled and bond. And like I think it was like 7 of us, like 7 or 8 of us, and it was something like 6 or 7 of us chose the Evan Williams bottled and bond over the Knob Creek 12-year.
Oh, and any day, because it is better. If I was told a story, and I don't know if this is true, and I don't know if any of y'all can help me with this, but the
What up,
Evan
Bobby?
Williams bottled and bond was produced to go to Japan, and then they started putting it here. That was the story I was told. Now, the funny thing is, ironically, I was in the Qatar duty free, and I saw a bottle of Jack Daniels bottled and bond, and I could not remember if you could get that in the States or not.
No, you can't get
And
bottled and bond Jack Daniels in
No.
the States.
well, I found out you can get it on military bases in some area, but
Yeah.
you can't get it generally.
No.
And I'm like, damn, I should have got that because I've rediscovered Jack. Like
Oh, I love
Mhm.
that. I just got
we
this
were
one
in the
this.
DR.
I just got this one this week.
Is that the barrel proof?
It's not the barrel proof. It's their single barrel select, but it's a Benny's pick.
Yeah.
So I sell a Davidson's single barrel select, but people are sleeping on that too because it's not barrel proof. And I'm like, everything doesn't need to be barrel proof.
Nope.
This
That's
is a Jack.
that's a good one too. I got the Jack 10, and I was disappointed in the Jack 10. By the way, I was.
You know, a lot of people said that about Jack 10. It didn't stick like everyone was expecting, and they're coming out with a Jack 12 as well.
Sorry, Miles.
No, go ahead.
No, I mean keep going, man, because I've been talking a lot. I'm drunk and I'm high right now, so I'm just mumbling. Yeah.
Have you got the opportunity to try Coy Hill yet?
Coy Hill is fire. If you're not ready, I'm a proof whore. I really want to get a podcast together with other people that like high proof spirit, and that is a high proof, hasty expression of Jack Daniels. I like that better than I like the Jack 10.
Absolutely.
By far.
Absolutely. It makes Jack 10 look like Child's Play. Are you kidding me? Like the spice. Oh man, the spice that you get from Coy Hill. I mean, it comes in hot too. So if you're not ready to like tongue wrestle with your mouth.
Yeah.
You know one that I love that you cannot have over here in the States neither. Obviously, everybody hear about the monkey shoulder. It's very
Monkey
famous.
shoulder.
Everybody has. Okay.
Mhm.
There's one that you cannot get over here in the States, and not in every country in Europe. I have it from the UK, and it's monkey shoulder. It's monkey.
Yes.
And it tastes just like wood, like you doing a bonfire with a nice wood.
Super
Yeah.
oaky.
Man,
Smoky and
Yeah.
oaky.
Yeah.
yeah, it is phenomenal. I mean,
Yeah.
phenomenal. Part of my friends, but you would fuck me up. That is 38 euros a bottle, but the bring over here is 70 something. Just the shipping. I said, God, damn it, I should buy more. But when I came from Spain, but oh well. But yeah,
I
that
mean,
thing
But
is one
that's like ancient age. So ancient age is here in the
Yeah.
States. But
Mhm.
in Japan and in some parts of Europe, you can get ancient age. And
Yes.
now, mind you, ancient age regular and ancient age has the same mash bill as Blanton's.
okay.
Mhm.
So ancient age is a lot younger. Ancient age, if I'm not mistaken, is like 10 years, and it tastes closer
Okay.
to Blanton's. And it's much cheaper and much available over there. I just can't get it over here.
Yeah. But that's I want to travel more. Like I need to take a trip to Mexico. I just need to because I need to get some tequilas that are only available in Mexico.
Oh yeah, you got to, man.
This is the one I'm talking
Brother.
about.
Yes. I've seen that overseas, and I'm like, I don't know why the hell I haven't bought it yet because I was scared.
Well, there's nothing in it. It's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. I tell you that much. So,
But that's like that Havana Club. I see that Havana Club. It looks like you have the original Havana Club over there.
Yeah. I just these ones you can have it in Spain or obviously in Europe or in Cuba.
Yeah, the 7. So I gave my girl was able to try the 7-year Abuelo in Kenya, and she loved it. But the funny thing is, when it comes to the lower level Havana clubs, I'm more passionate about the Puerto Rican
Yes.
than the Cuban until you get to the Abuelo and the Maestro, because the Puerto Rican is the actual Havana club because they fled Cuba and they went to Puerto Rico. So the actual family is in Puerto Rico.
Wow.
But Cuba owns the brand from, it's kind of like, what is it? It's like Cohiba. There's Cohiba in the United States and then there's Cohiba in Cuba. That's the same way with Havana Club. So there's a Puerto Rican or actual family, and then there's the Cuban state-run higher level. But that Maestro Blue level that blue label is ridiculous.
Well,
it's amazing, bro.
Is Havana Club? Is that rum? Is it bourbon?
It's rum.
Yeah, it's rum. Look,
okay.
And one thing that you guys are gonna have a kick at this. Probably you never saw this bottle ever. Okay, but it was funny. The first time I went to Jamaica, I went with a friend of mine. He's black and he's huge. I mean, and 6 foot tall and 200 pounds. This guy is huge. And he goes over there and asks the lady, you ever try a big black dick? The girl, it was like all over the place. And I said, no.
Whoa,
You
No.
try a big black dick. And the lady
I've had it.
And it is
Big black dick rum.
Black dick.
It's actually called that.
It's rum.
Yeah, it's the big black dick.
Big black dick rum.
Wow.
But he was saying it normal because it is. Because it is. It's nobody made it out or nothing. It's the truth. And man, we almost get killed over there. I say, guys, it is a fucking drink. It is a rum and it's called big black dick.
Oh,
Man, we are
Jesus.
shit. God. Wasn't it good? It wasn't good. But yeah,
Oh,
it is.
shit.
A
it
lot of
is.
people are hesitant about putting Big Black Dick in their mouth. I'm just saying.
Hey.
But you have to see this guy. So this guy is easily 6'4", 320 pounds,
Look,
bodybuilder.
bro.
It's a
That'd have been
military
one
man.
liquor. That'd have been one liquor I would have passed up on. I'm be honest with you. That's one liquor I'd have been like, I can't, like, psychologically, I cannot get over this right now. Like,
Well, but you imagine a 6'4", 6'5", 320 pounds bodybuilder,
I'm
army guy.
6'4". I'm 6'4", I'm 6'4". I'm not 300 something pounds, like maybe 280, but like.
Okay, so imagine a guy like you with 40 more pounds, okay, and he goes super sweet. How he talks, super sweet, and he say, "Excuse me, lady, because we were asking for drink. You ever at the bar in Jamaica? You ever try a big black dick? Say it tastes good. It is really good."
This whole conversation, bro.
So this is a brandy. This is a brandy, right? It's by Diamond D, and it's a brandy. It's an Armenian brandy. It's about 10 years old, right? And this one's filled with cigar bands, right? Mm-hmm. But you got to see the shape that it's in. Jesus. It's called the Atom, right?
It comes with batteries?
No. It's glass, and it's called the Atom. It's Armenian brandy. And the funny thing is, so this house, we used to make sure the first time, I have my own lounge in my house. I have some other nice things in my house. And whenever you came to the house, the first time you came to the house, you had to have a shot of dick. And we would make sure you had a shot of this Armenian. Now, this is the worst brandy ever. It is the most insane. I can't even pull notes from it. It's horrible. But the fact that it's in this container is hilarious. And we used to be like, is this your first time here? This is your first time here. Oh, you got to have some dick in your mouth. And we would pour a shot.
So there you go. They can go from your house to my house, and they can try and be black dick.
That's it. If you ever come to his house, man, you make it to Spain, you're getting dick in your mouth. That's it. And it's going to be big black dick.
That means shit. Fuck it.
The thing is, when you know what you're talking about, it's normal. And you say it and say, no, really, ladies. And it was for the cruise, people over there. It was probably like the only Y over there within it was me. Then you have about 500 fucking
Hey, Pretty Red.
And you have my guy telling them that you must to try be black dick. It feels so good in your mouth. It doesn't hurt. He's talking about. It doesn't.
Wait. Pretty Redbone just came in on this conversation about how big black dick feels great in your mouth and it doesn't hurt. And we're talking about some rum, Red. But you might like it. It's delicious rum. I'm telling you. It's called Big Black Dick.
Where is this going to?
Seriously, imagine
I
this
love
guy
it, man.
with that nice voice, just slow, huge motherfucker. He goes like this and he has like a fucking 60 inches fucking biceps. And yeah, you have to try it.
Give it a try to Big Black Dick.
Now here's something interesting too. So over in Qatar, they have these, right? Camel, double switch, right?
Yes.
So this shit would never fly in the United States. Dunhill makes double switch cigarettes, and Camel makes them too. What it is, I don't know if you could see. You see those two buttons?
Yeah.
So here we have Camel Crush, which is extra menthol. So the top button.
I don't know a damn thing about cigarettes. I've never had it.
Well, I'm telling you,
me neither.
This is
smoke cigarettes.
This is mint. It's got mint flavor, and the red is like some kind of red berry. So yeah, they got minty berry cigarettes in Europe, and they were illegal here. They outlawed every flavored cigarette, but this is mint, crack, and berry crack cigarette. I'm like, yo, they trying to hook up all the kids around the world on
Exactly.
Yeah.
cigarettes.
I
Like
tell
Yeah.
you, yep.
that's something that
Because this
I
is
would try.
delicious.
That's something
It's
that I would try.
delicious.
Like I'd be like, damn, like this is very flavorful. But I just, I don't know. All right, I may get a little bit sad here, but the reason why I've never tried a cigarette is because my grandmother smoked cigarettes all of her life. Uh, and luckily she's still alive. I'll put it out there. She's still alive, but I saw her have a heart attack right in front of me,
Oh
literally
wow.
right in front of
Oh
me
man.
from smoking cigarettes. And
Yeah.
and she wanted to go to a hospital that was like 30 minutes away from us, 30, 45 minutes away from us. But because I was sitting there crying my eyes out, I was probably like in junior high school. I was in junior high or like high school. And so I'm big. I'm a big kid. I'm sitting
What's
there.
up, TNA?
Hey, what up, Felix? Um, but I'm sitting there crying my eyes out and begging my grandmother to go to the hospital in our hometown, and because of cigarettes. Uh, I'm
Yep.
begging my grandmother, to go to the hospital because I'm seeing her dying in front of me, and
That's
and
hard.
uh, and luckily because I was there, she decided to go to the hospital where we're from, and they said to her, they said straight up, like, if you would have waited to go, if you would have tried to go over to Champaign to go to the
That would be it.
hospital, you would have died in the car.
Mm.
And and I'm walking back to our house from the hospital. It was a fucking blizzard. I'm walking down the middle of the street, back crying my eyes out after I heard that. And my grandmother's having to stay in the hospital. And like since then, like once I saw that, I'm like, I can never smoke a cigarette in my
Well,
life.
tequila, but I want to tell you something, and that's very sad. And I'm happy that she's alive, and you know, and you can tell the story. But statistics out there and numbers out there. You know that the people that they die with lung cancer and all of that,
Hmm.
they not even smokers.
Right.
Only
Right.
10, only 10%.
Mhm.
Maybe it's a second hand, third hand,
Yeah.
or nothing. I have many people from lung cancer that they never smoke in their lives.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
for
But
instance, o
but
de
I'll say
quién
this.
es, uh
No,
go
Ish,
ahead,
I'll
go
say
ahead.
this. I don't judge anyone for smoking. I'm not gonna,
Nope.
try to advocate anyone to stop smoking because we do what we love. It's your
What we
life.
love, absolutely.
If that is what makes you happy, by all means, fucking smoking cigarettes if that's what makes you happy. You know, I just
Yeah,
wanna
I
I just
smoke
wanna say
everything
that
but weed.
I smoke a
I
lot of
smoke
weed.
absolutely.
everything but weed. And
See,
I live in Colorado.
see,
I smoke everything but weed. Can you believe that? I don't
I
smoke
can't.
weed.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Look, we got some of the best weed too.
I
I'm
know.
telling you, there's a guy. Is it TJ Sensimilla? TJ Sensimilla. If you're not following TJ Sensimilla, he's this little guy in fucking Colorado Springs. All he does is grow. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He just grows with his
Say,
dog. He's got some of the best strains that he's developed himself. It's amazing.
say,
However, I don't try his product because it's not for me. So I understand what you're saying. Like I
yeah,
have family that most of my family's diabetic. So
Mhm.
I've gone through all of the stuff with diabetes, and I've seen people going into diabetic shock. I have a certain tone of voice that I speak to people in that's going into diabetic shock because I've gone through it so many times,
hmm,
and they can connect to that voice tone when they're going in shock and they're not really, they're not really receiving things.
yeah,
But at the same time, I'm a hedonist. I have no apologies for it. I'm like, I want good food. I want good drink. I,
Mhm.
I have
This
I
guy.
have the ability to do cigarette pairings with wine and bourbons. And my girl will tell you, I'll be like, drink this wine. Now smoke a cigarette. And she'll be like, holy shit.
yeah.
I'm like, yes, right? It's delicious.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
no, let's say I'm gonna DM you because I need to get some of them strands in my little weed box because
Yes.
I'm a huge weed fan. Uh, my like I can't talk about everything that my experience with weed on here, but let's say it goes back like we had the malt liquor talk, so it was malt liquor and then weed for me. So if that puts you I remember smoking in middle school. I remember smoking some weed out of a fucking school paper. So,
or a can, or a toilet paper roll,
oh yeah,
or
oh yeah, oh
Or
yeah.
Apple.
That's
apple. Yes.
I did
Yes.
an apple
Well,
last summer. We were in my neighbor's backyard. What up, Trey? We're in my neighbor's backyard, and we didn't
Trey.
have any cones, we didn't have any papers or anything. But I wanted to smoke, and I didn't feel like walking over to my house, which I mean, obviously it was only 2 minutes away. I didn't feel like walking
Because you
back
was
home.
high.
Exactly. I was on the gummy. I had a gummy,
Well,
but I had a neighbor who had some, had a nice nug, and I'm like, I'm about to do some country boy shit. I'm like, I said to my neighbor, because he's a country boy himself. He's from Arkansas. He's from Little Rock, Arkansas, but he used to live in Colorado as well. I'm like, hey, you got to drill in the apple. He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, I'm about to make a bong. So I drilled my holes in my apple, put the nug up there. Fucking some of the best weed you ever have is smoke out of an
Done
apple.
deal.
question
Bro,
for
I
you.
don't judge anybody that smokes weed, because I know when I was in college, I took a carrot and a shish kebab skewer, and I bit the thick part of the carrot
Yeah,
halfway through,
yeah.
and I stuck that shish kebab skewer all the way through it, and I made a bowl out of a carrot, smoked the